you say
What?
maybe maybe God has called me, or I was created to become an engineer. Cyangwa ukavuga uti Imana yandemye ngo mbe umufundi nkurikije ukuntu ibintu byo kubakisha nabonye mbizi. That is a goal. That is a
progress.
Yenda ukaba wahura n'umuntu umuturanyi wawe afite ikibanza kigurishwa akakubwira ukamubwira uti umuturanyi wanjye hari ati hari hanze hari ikibanza ukagenda bakagukubitaho komisiyo y'ibihumbi 200. Cyangwa Imana irimo kumamagara k'umukomisiyoneri. So it's not what you are created. Host, you can mute again the people who are speaking from the background. Number 5, it's focusing on service. Purpose is not purposeful without serving others. And this is where leadership comes in. It is not self-expression for its own sake. It is self-expression that it creates value for those around you. Focus on expressing your gift to improve the lives of everyone. So purpose leads us to service. When we understand why we are here, most often we find out that we are created to serve the people that God entrusted us with. And if your purpose is self-expression of your own sake, then it's not the purpose, because your purpose is beyond that. Your purpose is beyond your selfish desires. Your purpose is to make the world better, not to make you who you want to be. But by serving others, by making better others, that's how you become who you were created to be. And this is where leadership comes. So if you don't understand your purpose, then you cannot be in a position to lead. Number 6 is being purposeful in all domains. When you understand what you were created for, you don't classify it in one sector of your life or one sphere of your life. It needs to be in your physical lifestyle. It needs to be in your mental lifestyle or academical, your professional, your work and related stuffs, your spiritual area, and your purpose need to get fuel from all those 4 sectors, and it needs to impact all your people and peers in all those 4 sectors. Too many leaders have lost their sense of purpose because they were not using their gifts in their personal lives, or were not fully expressing their deepest personal values in their work. So at times you find some people serving their purposes at home, not at work, not at church, not in your smaller groups. But once you clarify how your gift can make a difference, you need to examine the degree to which you're being purposeful in all parts of your life. Seeing this purpose gap can reveal our real growth challenges. Label. We apply to unintended or unwilling or unable to integrate these experiences into meaningful context. For readers who understand their purpose, they don't quit when they fail, but they learn from their failure. They ask themselves questions like, what can I learn from this? When are we living life on purpose? From the vantage point of purpose mastery, failure does not exist. It is life attempting to teach us some new lessons or trying to point us towards some new directions. So when you fail in life, just know it's maybe another direction coming your way. When you fail to sing, just know maybe you were not created to become a singer. Try something else. But again, you might fail to sing, not because you were created to become someone else, but because you forgot something that makes your singing better. So you go back and learn that thing that can improve your singing and makes you the true you. So failure is not final. Failure is like another chance to make a great attempt. Number 8, it's being flexible. When you understand your purpose, you become flexible. And genuine insight into our purpose can take the form of recurring theme that connects divergent spheres of our lives. We are not in this and not this. We are always flexible. For instance, someone whose real purpose in life may be to guide and nurture others. And it shows up at different stages of the life cycle in different ways. It can be expressed very differently. As a student, maybe you are a student and then you're learning, but you're helping your peers. It might be expressed as a parent or a professional or someone who had retired. And in your retirement age, you're thinking how you can have maybe a training center, maybe a crisis center, a behavioral change center. So we need to be flexible and we need to be open-minded. We don't need to be static in one thing. I said I'll share with you only 8 principles to master our purpose. And then I will share with you 3 leadership practices to connect with purpose. You might say, I hope you're getting me. Are you there?
Yes, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So we are going to share only 3 practices, leadership practices that connect us to our purposes. Number one is finding your inner voice.
Share us your screen.
Purpose. Ngongwichi Delphi.
To sharing a screen nyine nka kwa kundi.
Ntabwo murimo kuyireba se?
Njye ntabwo ndi kuyibona.
Abandi murayibona ntabwo muyibona?
Yeah, exactly. Turimo turayireba.
Okay. Ubwo Delphine nawe narebe ukuntu abigenza, arebe kuri screen ko irasharinze. Kuri ndimo kuvuga ko tugiye kuvuga kuri leadership practices to connect with our purpose. Ya mbere it's finding your inner voice. Kumva ijwi ryawe ry'imbere. Purpose comes from heart, from intuition, from our emotions. It moves us and others because we are moved by it. That's it in its nature. Nuko nguko iteye. ariko ni rya jwi rituje rivugira muri wowe rikwinginga rimwe na rimwe mu magambo atuje, rikubwira kugira ibyo ukora, rikubwira kugira ibyo ureka, rya rindi rikomeza rikwibutsa ibintu bitandukanye by'ubuzima bwawe bifite umumaro mu buzima bwawe, guconnectinga naryo. Take some time, be by yourself, start a leadership practice of journaling. Write down experiences that particularly energizes you at work or in your life. Ibi nahoze mbivuga, wicarana nawe ugafata umwanya wo kuganira nawe, warangiza ukareba ibintu bigutera imbaraga, bikwankuraja mu kazi kawe cyangwa mu buzima bwawe busanzwe. Ibyo ngibyo akenshi usanga bifitanye connection na purpose yawe. Then start to look at some common themes in these experiences. Like, you need to ask yourself, what are you doing? Who are you becoming or being? What strength are you exercising? What do people seek you out for? Abantu bakwifuzamo iki kenshi? N'icyo uhereza abandi? N'icyo umariye abandi? What are the deepest challenges you've experienced and developed the inner resources? For example, as I look back at some of my peak experiences throughout my career, I realized that some of the times that I experienced the greatest sense aliveness was when I was coaching my teammates and saw a shift in their own sense of personal power or their own sense of personal purpose. That's when I got fulfilled. That's when I got empowered. That's when I got a lot of joy. And that's what pushes me to do what I'm doing. So you understand your purpose. You connect your purpose by finding your inner voice. Number 2, it's defining your leadership legacy. And you can define your leadership legacy by asking yourself some few questions, like, what is the lasting impact you would like to leave in this assignment? In your career, in your life, what would the ideal world look like if you were in charge? Baguhaye isi yose ngo ari wowe uyiyobora, icyo uvuze gikorwe, isi yawe yamerite, ni gute ubishaka? That legacy, that level of significance you want to enter in is deeply connected to your purpose. How would you like your contributions to be remembered? Bakubwiye ngo uzapfa kuwa gatanu w'icyumweru gitaha, ni ibihe bintu wumva agerageza gukora kugira ngo abantu bazakwibukireho? Ugiye gutoranya mu bintu byose wakoze, ni ibihe wumva byagutera ishema ari byo bakwibukiyeho? Those things are connected to your purpose. For me, like the example of a perfect world is where everyone is reaching out his potentials as human being by truly connecting the work we do with their personal sense of purpose. This is what differentiates transformational leaders from transactional leaders. If you want to become a transformational leader, then you need to connect the people you're leading to their sense of purpose and make sure you unlock their potentials to reach their full potentials. Then you're a transformational leader. Number 3, which is the last, articulate your personal brand. Purpose is an aspect of personal brand. A personal brand is your unique essence and impact in the world. What do you think is unique? What do you think you were created for and no one else can do it in this world? Proactively articulate your personal brand or our personal brand. It will help you to be more inspired and more accountable of your leadership impact. And by being accountable of your leadership impact, you're connecting to your true purpose. Once we articulate it, it's important because it links the purpose with the mission and the role we play in our organization. For example, I have articulated my personal brand as helping youth to realize their potential to be transformational leaders. This is what I think I was created for. And you need to ask yourself what you think you were created for. Otherwise, I wish you great luck. And I will tell you this, connecting to your purpose is not an easy journey, but it is a worthwhile one. I would welcome connecting with you on your journey to be more authentic and purposeful leaders. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This is the end of my sharing. And if anyone has a question, as I said, a comment, it's a conversation. We can go on and share. Bless you all. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Over to you, Motore, if you can hear me. Motore ntabwo ndimo kumwumva, ariko habaye hari umuntu ufite reaction yenda gukora contribution, comment, question, you're free. You can unmute yourself and then share with us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think, are you hearing me?
I think I
Yes, we are hearing you.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Yeah, I just wanted
Yeah,
to
I
thank.
just wanted to thank.
It's been a while
It's been
without
a while
attending
without attending
such a kind of
the kind
meeting,
of meetings,
but I'm
but
happy
I'm
that
happy that
I'm back.
I'm back.
So thank you for sharing the transformational word. They are so powerful. I think we will keep this and thank you for updating me. I just saw your status and I just joined, and I really want to thank you. So thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So ubundi muntu nyine yatubwira how was it?
Yeah, it's open.
Can you hear me?
We can't hear you well, brother. Elvis, you can unmute yourself.
I think you can remove the.
Yeah, do you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, thank you, Mr. Bishop, for this kind of teaching, which is very good. And it's changing us, and it's making us very proud of having you. So for today, maybe I joined late, but I also followed what I found Bishop was teaching about. So it's very good, and Bishop, keep it up. You are making us proud, and just want to thank you and everyone here online. So I always been in touch with you on on this media, and anywhere I can call you, then we share a lot. Maybe the one thing even I can thank for in this kind of session we always have. I last attend Vision Conference like 5 years ago, but since then I always found people around whom we used to meet in those conferences. We share ideas, we remember those memories, we always share memories we enjoyed by that time. So it's very good work. So you should keep on doing that, even though it's not easy in these times of COVID.
His network, I think.
Thank you, Brother Elvis. We'll keep pushing, and if God allows, COVID will go soon. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Delphine arimo arashakisha urukingo rukomeye bishobora kurangira vuba.
I think so.
Hari uwundi nawe wavuga it's open. Yes, Brother Rukundo.
Hey, can you hear me, please?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank Nkotanyi Peter for this good meeting. Anyway, I learned a lot from this meeting, what Nkotanyi Peter was talking about. And anyway, I thank him so much because most of the times the things he says normally transform me from one place to another. So I'm very proud of his teaching, and I like the statement he said that failure is not final, but a great chance to make another attempt. So I was very proud of that because most of times in life, you normally face different failures, but when you keep on moving, you find that you find yourself successful. So I'm very proud of him. And thank you for your teaching because it is always changing our lives from one place to another. Anyway, I would like to thank him. He once visited us previous weeks at our school. What I can tell you is that your teaching you provided us by that time has changed or has impacted on students very highly because you find that in their lives, things are changing and they are getting successful in their studies because they are keeping in mind of the words you taught them. So keep on teaching us different things and we are really proud of you. May God bless you. I think that's what was on my heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Rukundo. Anyone among Ivan, Witonze, and Isaba? You can unmute and say something if you're there.
Hey, hello.
Yes, Ivan.
Yes, thank you so much. This is my first time to be here. Natumiwe na Peter. Ndishimye cyane kuba part y'uno muryango. Mbere na mbere ndagushimira ku kiganiro uduhaye. Cyane cyane kuri animal principles. Mbere na mbere kumenya purpose nicyo kintu cy'imbere. Ariko mu buryo bwo kuyimenya nabwo ni ikintu kitaba cyoroshye nk'uko babivuze yuko atari easy journey. Rero nkatwe urubyiruko numva mbere na mbere kumenya purpose aricyo cy'ingenzi. Hari umuntu ugeze kutubwira yuko iyo utazi iyo ujya umenya ubona inzira yose aho iciye ukagira ngo irakugeza aho ugiye. So numvaga kino kintu ari cy'ingenzi. Ariko mbere na mbere ikintu ngewe nkunda cyane 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 ni ukuba umuntu afite skills zihagije kugira ngo agere ku muhamagaro wiwe. Mbere na mbere buriya hari uburyo buriya dushaka kumenya aho tujya, wenda ukumva ufite na passion wenda yo kuzaba ikintu runaka, ariko bitewe na level of education ufite ugasanga nyine nabyo ni ikibazo biri kukubera imbogamizi. Can you hear me? Muri kunyumva? Yes, I was saying that ikintu cya mbere nk'uko mwari muri kwivuga ni ukugira purpose, ariko ukaba ufite n'ubumenyi bukurikiza iyo purpose, aribwo education. Rero nishimye cyane kuba part y'ino muryango, kandi nizera ko nzakomeza kubana namwe. Murakoze.
Merci. 82, 31, 51, 52, 25 aratwumva. Ego Agi.
Mwiriwe neza.
Mwiriweho.
Muri kunyumva?
Yego turakumva.
Turakumva.
Nanjye icyo navuga ni ukubashimira cyane. Nabashije kuza online nyuma y'igihe kubera ikibazo nahuye nacyo cya network, gusa bike mbashije kumva. Ndabashimiye cyane, mwakoze cyane, kandi ikindi gihe tuzaba turi kumwe. Ikindi wenda navuga, nabonye n'abana ari bakeya kandi ibintu turi kwiga ni iby'ingenzi, ni ukubashishikariza mbega kuza ari benshi. Ndumva ari icyo navuga. Murakoze cyane.
Murakoze cyane Agi. Okay. Moto?
Yes,
ntago nkumva neza. Wapi? Ndayishimiye, uri ahari? Niwe utaragira ikintu tubwira? Ubaye hari wagira icyo tubwira gakeya tugasoza. Ufite 82, 31 ninde? Okay, ndayishimiye nawe yanditse muri chat room ashimira, avuga ko ari mu muhanda arimo kumva ariko atabona uko akoresha audio. Merci, ndayishimiye, twishimiye kubana nawe natwe. Umuntu ufite witwa 800, witwa 82315 niwe usigaye, ashatse yanadusoreza. Okay, Moto, niba wagerageza kuvuga tukareba ko tukumva byaba ari byiza. Noneho it's over to you. Byanye bisoreje.
Yes, we do.
Hello? Hello?
Oui, bravo.
Turimo kumva gahoro. Moto, numva microphone yawe ikomeje kuguma hasi, reka nsenge dusoze. Mu izina ryanjye n'izina rya Intercessors for Rwanda turabashimiye ko mwaje hano. Imana ibahereza umugisha mwinshi. Benshi bari hano na abavandimwe bo muri Youth Impact Mission n'abandi. Uyu mugabo mureba hano witwa Motore Julien niwe watangije umuryango witwa Intercessors for Rwanda ugamije gusengera u Rwanda no kubaka indangagaciro z'ubuyobozi bwiza, godly values, instilling godly values mu rubyiruko rw'u Rwanda. So no gukomeza gufatanya nawe mu kubyubaka bikubakika, ariko no kuba urugero rwiza rw'abantu bafite izo ndangagaciro mu buzima bwacu. For YIMAs, let's keep being transformational agents, and our transformation will reach our communities. Reka dusenge. Mana, turagushimye ku mugoroba w'umugisha uduhaye. Reka nk'uko ari waturemye, ufite icyo waturemeye gikomeye, ukomeze kudusobanurira icyo waturemeye kugira ngo tube abantu bakora neza ibyo wabaremeye. Dusenze twizeye mu izina rya Yesu Kristo umwami wacu. Amen.
Amen.
Mugire umugoroba mwiza w'umugisha. Moto, you can end the meeting.